Welcome to JMR Talks. Today we'll discuss about resilience. All of us are familiar nowadays, we are talking about be it individual or organizations, being agile, resilient, to deal with what we call the tough challenges, one is being put through, etc. So what is resilience? Resilience, according to American Psychological Association, it's adapting to what we call challenges. Mental, emotional, and behavioral flexibility and ability. When someone is what we call resilient, that means he is mentally, emotionally, and behaviorally is flexible and he has the ability to what we call deal with the challenges. But when we say that when someone is resilient, we are not trying to say that that particular individual or organization will not express any stress or emotional upheaval or what we call suffering. In fact, resilience means the ability to recover strength, determination, spirit, flexibility, and good humor in the face of change, mistakes, or what we call trials and what we call turbulences. In other words, resilience refers to working through an emotional plan. It refers to what we call ability to adapt and what we call bounce back, not being cowed down by the what we call challenges. So what is that? Is required to remain resilient. Positive attitude, strong coping skills, ability to maintain perspective, persevere through the what I call challenging times. All this is fine. But why resilience is being talked about now? Resilience is a skill to navigate the challenges posed by the internal or what I call external environment. In the recent past, we have been what I call affected by natural disasters, pandemics like COVID, economic and what I call social crisis. Additionally, we had to deal with what I call mental health problems, such as deprivation, suffering from anxiety, stress, burnout, what I call, etc. Resilience helps us, the people or the organization to prevent or mitigate the negative impact of all these things, be it depression, anxiety, stress, etc. Not only that, look at the personality, what we call development or the career success. Today we are in a VUCA environment, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. So one need to what we call adapt himself to the changing situation, reskill himself, upskill himself, because we should not forget that obsolete technology is dangerous, but obsolete human resources is what we call disastrous. So one has to what I call follow the mantra of observe, adopt, and what I call improve. In fact, I keep telling my students that improve is one such soft skill which has been hitherto what I call neglected as such. So resilience is a critical skill for thriving in a complex and unpredictable world, both personally and what I call professionally. That's okay. But why being what I call resilient is what I call important, be it for an individual or for an organization. Resilience is needed to process and overcome hardships faced with what I call emerging challenges as such. If one is not resilient, there is every danger of one falling into unhealthy coping mechanism. Resilient people, what do? They tap into their strengths and what I call social support. Resilience allows people to what I call to manage stress and navigate through the what I call difficult challenges. Resilient people are better equipped to achieve goals, maintain healthy relationships. When I am talking about relationships, I am reminded about Harvard's 75-year-old study, wherein they found that the quality relationships hold the key for being healthy and what I call happy. That's fine. Okay. Are there any ways to what I call to improve our resilience so that we continue to remain agile, ability to face what I call challenges? Yes. Number one, build strong relationships. Let's have what I call a support network of family, friends, and peers, who could what I call help us in difficult times. Second, practice self-care. A sound mind in what I call a sound body. Physical, mental, And emotional well-being is very very important. In fact, they are the components of resilience. Let's have what we call enough sleep, eat well, exercise what we call regularly, engage in what we call social relationships. Third, developing what we call coping skills. Let us say problem solving, positive self-talk, mindfulness. All these things will help you what we call in mitigating or what we call reducing what we call the stress. Second, next, set realistic goals. Whenever we keep talking about what we call goal setting, we talk of acronym SMART. Let the goals be simple, measurable, attainable or achievable, realistic, and what we call time bound. What's the point in what we call having goals which are difficult to what we call achieve as such? In which case it's like what we call losing the battle even before the what we call war began. So let's have what we call realistic goals which are achievable or attainable, because when you have that achievable goals, you have control and you have what we call optimism, which are once again two important components of resilience. Next, practice gratitude. Let us appreciate the what we call good things in life. Let's develop what we call positive mindset. And the last, seek help when needed. Seeking help when in distress is not a weakness, it is what we call a strength. There was a time when our nations what we call used to what we call focus only what we call physical health. But thanks to the whole COVID, the mental health what we call came into the what we call forefront. So our nations are setting up what we call systems and procedures in place for dealing with what we call mental health issues. When people are physically and mentally are good, they'll be able to what we call contribute their best to the organizations. So be it individual or the organizations, they need to focus on developing resilience or what we call agility what we call in themselves. We're in a highly competitive environment, survival of the fittest. So unless until you are resilient, you will not be able to what we call navigate through the what we call difficult challenges that might emerge from time to time. So let us practice the mantra of what we call observe, adopt, and improve. And let improve be what we call our continuous focus. If you are good, let's try to be what we call better. If you are better, let's try to be the best. If you are best, let's try to be what we call outstanding. If you are outstanding, let us try to be what we call excellent. If you are excellent, let's focus on being wow. Once our focus is on what we call improving, not trying to get into what we call comfort zone, I'm sure we'll continue to be what we call agile and resilient, and we'll be able to face the what we call challenges what we call successfully. Thank you.